Alright, good morning guys. Happy New Year's to everyone as well. Sorry I've been gone for a little bit. It's been probably about 2 weeks since I put out a video. Been a little busy and then not much going on right now too, since my car has just been sitting in the garage. Been parting it out, been taking parts off here and there, selling them to people. Right now we're on a time crunch, so it's 11 o'clock. I need to do a lot of things in the next 6 hours before 5 p.m. So right now I'm on my way with Bree. She's right behind me in her Type R. We're gonna go get her windows tinted. That was one of the things I got her for Christmas because she's been wanting that. She hates driving in a fishbowl and everyone can see her. So we're gonna go drop off her car right now, and that's gonna take about 3 hours to get the car done. After that, we're gonna head over to U-Haul or to Harbor Freight because I gotta pick up some ratchet straps. Because today we're gonna go pick up my motor for my Z. I'll explain why it took so long to get this motor. Well, it took about a month. Don't mind my hair, I just got out the shower, letting it dry up. So the reason why it took me so long to get this motor is because I already had a motor lined up, which was, I think, in like Pennsylvania or somewhere out there in the East Coast that my friend found for me. So I hit the dude up, and so I told the dude that I wanted the motor, had the money ready. He was like, all right, I'll ask him if he can do a compression test on it and go get me a quote on shipping. So he was like, yeah, I've shipped on freight before. So he was gonna go get me a quote on that, do the compression test. He was like, I'll go do it tomorrow. He kept saying, I'll go do it tomorrow, I'll go do it Monday, I'll go do it Friday. And 3 weeks later, he never did it. I sent him $100. I was like, look, dude, I'll send you $100 right now so you can get up and go do it. He sent me a video of the motor sitting in his garage. He's like, the reason I haven't got to go do it is because I wasn't sure if you were serious, and I didn't want to move all of these cars and everything out of the shop to go do a compression test and get you a quote if you're not serious. And I was like, dude, I've been serious. Like, I've been waiting for this motor for like the past 3 weeks. So I don't like to be that guy, but I sent him a photo of all the money in my hand, and I was like, look, like, I'm serious. Like, I really want this motor, and that's all I've been waiting for right now. And so he got all excited when he saw the money, and then right after that he was like, all right, I'll go do it this Friday. Never did it. I'll go do it Monday. I just told him, I was like, look, dude, it's wasting my time. I'm sorry. Can you just refund me my $100 back? Didn't respond back to me. Just gave me my $100 back. So that was kind of whack, but so I got my money back. The next day I found another motor pretty fast through the Facebook groups. So I found a motor and I hit the dude up, and he's actually an hour away from me, so I'm gonna go pick it up from him now. That's pretty much why I haven't had my motor. Like, I think I hit up the dude the first time for the first motor like December 3rd or something like that. Right now it's like January 5th. So it's been a whole month that I've been trying to deal with this guy. I've been contacting him every single day. Nothing ever happened, so that kind of just wasted my time. All right, we made it here to drop off Bree's car. So here's this thing. You guys can feel the heat through the glass. This is without tint. And this is the ceramic IR. This is with tint, obviously. And then this is the ceramic nano. This is the one I got Bree. And this is like their best one, but they don't have this one yet. So we got this one right here. So right here it goes from not the best to the best over here. This is the one we got here. And then also, if she gets a ticket for her window tint, they'll go ahead and rip it off and then put new tint for free. Oh, troqueando acá. Damn, seeing a little dusty though. Yeah. As soon as they cleaned it, they said yeah, but don't really look like it. Hate dust.
Should have brought.
I'm gonna wear my mask while I drive so I don't get dust in my nose.
Should have brought disinfectant wipes.
Alright, Bree and I are gonna drive with our masks on because this shit dusty as hell. They said they cleaned it. This thing's dirty.
I forgot there's a motor on here. That's not way I'm gonna lift that. has to chill underneath it right here.
Oh, okay, yeah,
The
yeah,
oil
yeah.
pants it in there.
Oh my god.
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared that it's just gonna pop.
Oh, not too bad.
Not that bad.
Honestly, getting it off, you should use something else.
Letting in something else.
So like this thing is just bad.
There's no way I got anything else. That's my only hope. Awesome. Alright, we got the motor loaded in the back there. Ran out of daylight, but it's all good. I'm gonna go drop this thing off at home. Alright, I'm gonna stop by Harbor Freight so I can buy an engine stand because I have a little pallet thing with wheels where I can put it on the floor and roll it around, but I want to get an engine stand. That way I can keep it up in the air and I can work on it at home. I fall off the truck. Right there with the motor.
Oh, right in front of your face.
What happened?
Like, wait a damn minute.
There you go. Bro, they just don't stop. Is that Thai food? Alright, there we go. You want to jack it up?
We're good. We're going. We're good. We're good.
Right there. And then once it's in there.
There we go. Alright, now we gotta put that little clip on.
1 second. Oh, fuck. Whew. Now we're gonna go return the engine hoist that I rented, which is back here. Dude, that thing is so janky. That thing is so old. It was only like 40 bucks to rent out. It got the job done, so can't complain. We're gonna go drop off the U-Haul truck. We'll go home and I'll give you guys a look at the motor. All right, we ran out of time yesterday to come pick up the Type R, but about to look at it right now for the first time. It's about to look so much better with black tint all around. Woo, damn.
That shit's dark.
So there it is, 5% tint all the way around. So we got the two doors here, the back windshield, and then the other two doors right here. It's all limo tint all the way around. This is the ceramic nano tint. So they did a really good job on it. The window tint on this one was $650. For the one before this, the ceramic IR was like $520 or something like that, and this one was $650. And the basic one, I don't know how much that one was, but I honestly didn't know there was a ceramic tint or such thing as ceramic tint until maybe like 2 years ago or something like that. I don't even know what type of tint my three cars I've had. The BRZ, the G35, and the 350Z. I've paid like, I think it was like $150 or $160 for the window tint on those three cars. I don't know what kind of tint that is though. Later. They never gave me the options of like ceramic tint or anything like that. This is Bree's favorite mod because she said that gives her anxiety when people can see her inside her car and stuff driving around. Right? I just ruined your whole snap, huh? Now you gotta mute it. Alright, you guys ready to see the new motor? Here it is. A lot of you guys guessed it right. So it is a 2JZ-GTE non-VVTi. A lot of people think the VVTi means for it being turboed. This is the twin turbo. So these come in the Aristo, which is in Japan, and then also from the Toyota Supra. With the non-VVTis, you can see that it's flat here. With the VVTis, you'll see it has like a huge like nipple right here. Yeah, these go for like, if you try to get these right now, these are around like 75 to like, people are selling them up to like $9,000. If you get it from like JDM of California, these go for $9,500 compared to the VVTis. Those are around $6,500 right now. So, and they don't have any over there right now either. I've been checking for like the past month. They haven't had any non-VVTis in such a long time. They only have the VVTis. So, but yeah, here it is. So we're gonna basically clean everything inside and out. We're gonna redo literally everything. All of this is gonna be brand new. All of these gaskets,
bolts, every single thing you guys see on here is going to be freshly redone. I have a lot of plans with this thing. It's funny because a lot of people were saying 2JZ. I gave you guys so many hints in the past videos that I was going to do a 2JZ. I'm sure a lot of you guys, like 80% of you guys, caught on to it, and a lot of other people still thought I was doing something else, or they didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was going to keep it stock, and I was only going to build the head and a few other little things to clean it up, but then I also decided to build pretty much the whole block, the whole bottom end, everything's going to be freshly redone. So I'm gonna try to shoot for big power with this one. This one's probably gonna make I don't know, I'm shooting for around 1400 to make on the dyno, and then probably keep it at like 1000 for me to drive it on the street and drive it around like that. I'll have like 5 maps probably, so I can set it with whichever map I want. I can have it at like 800, 900, 1000, 1300, however much I want. So yeah, man, that's the goal. Everything's gonna be redone. I picked this motor up for really good price. This one I got it for 6,500, which is a really good price. This one had 2 twin turbos on it, but the twin turbos came off of it. So this one here, he just had a manifold connected to it, which you guys saw earlier with the big single turbo on there. That the guy was running it at like 600 horsepower, completely stock block. It's never been open, nothing's been touched to it. It just had a manifold and it was tuned on a big single turbo instead of the twin turbos. So that's why I don't have this part, which I don't really care about because I wasn't going to use it anyways. I was going to leave it like this, so less work for me to take off all that stuff because it's like so much to take off. So I made it easy, and then this is going to get replaced too. I'm going to get a better intake manifold for it, and I'm probably going to hook Mo up with this one because I think he said he wanted it. So I told him I would give it to him for free because he's the one that's going to be helping me out a lot with the build, with parts and everything like that. This build, I'm guessing right now with all the parts that I'm buying, because I'm gonna buy the best stuff you can buy for it. Well, I'm gonna try to buy the best stuff you can buy for it. The best intake manifold, the best turbo manifold, big turbo. A lot of that stuff is really expensive. I've made my list already, and it's way over 20,000. So right now, 6,500 in with the motor, and then probably gonna need like another, guessing maybe 30 grand, maybe 30,000. more or 25,000 more to finish this. Please do not mind all the mess I have here. This is currently how the Z looks. I've been taking it apart, took off the whole front end right here. Just gotta take off this AC condenser. What I was planning on doing with the motor before I went to 2JZ, I was just gonna get a motor from Soho Motorsports. I was gonna get their fully built stage 2 motor, which was gonna run me about 20,000. Soho is running it on their 370Z. I think it's making like 1100 horsepower, and it's been solid. They tracked that car. So that shop found out the head lift issue with the VQ motor, because I guess after like 700 horsepower, the head lifts. They found out how to fix all of that. And so I was going to go with them. And then I was talking to Mo like 3 days later after I blew up my motor. He's the one with the red Supra. He's like, I'm about to mess up your whole plans. 2JZ swap it. And I was like, you know what? I was actually going to 2JZ swap this car before I boosted on the stock block. And so yeah, pretty much like an hour in of talking with them, and I was like, I should do it, because that's what I was gonna do to begin with. But then I just went the easier route, because I heard that you had to cut like the bell housing on the transmission, some other few things, and it was just like at that time it sounded like too much work, because I didn't really know too much about cars, or like, you know, getting too far into it like that. So I didn't go that route. But now that I know more about it and everything, and do my research, and I know what certain things mean and what certain things are called, because I didn't know much about all of this, about performance wise and all that. I was learning along the way with my Z when it was boosted, just like everyone else. You know, we can learn, sure, we can do our research and everything, but until you have your car modified like that, that's when you start learning a lot more. I'll give you guys a quick rundown on the 4 2JZ motors. So there's this one right here. This is the 2JZ-GTE non-VVTi. This is like the one everyone wants. And then there's the 2JZ-GTE VVTi. So those are the 2 twin turbo motors. And then they have 2 NA motors, which is the 2JZ-GE non-VVTi and the 2JZ-GE VVTi. I still haven't thought of the colors that I'm gonna go with. I was thinking, this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking wrinkle black right here on this gray part, wrinkle black. And then the cover here, I was thinking maybe to color match it, the color of my car. I think that would be pretty sick. And then the turbo, I'm not sure if it's gonna be polished or if I'm gonna leave it alone or if I'm gonna do wrinkle black for the turbo as well. And then gotta think of the intercooler piping and all that. So all of that I'm still thinking about, because I do wanna make the engine bay look really nice. If I'm gonna throw 2JZ in here, I'm gonna make sure that the engine bay looks really nice. I was almost thinking about painting the inside of the engine bay, but I'm not too sure. I mean, it's black, does have some scuffs here and there. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with that. I do wanna go all out with this swap. Also, I sold the bumper. I posted my bumper for sale. Randomly, I was just in here and I was like, dude, I have like no room in here to work on my car. Like, I'm working on my car and I'm like walking, like trying to not to hit anything. The bumper was just sitting here and it was in the way, and I was like, I'm just gonna sell it, get it out of the way for now. So I posted on Instagram and I sold it within like the first hour or something. The dude that got it came and picked it up today. So we don't have my bumper anymore and we don't have a hood. So let's hope whenever I order my bumper later on that I can get that on time. And the hood situation, I'm dealing with that right now. I posted on Instagram what had happened. I'm sure most of you guys know what's going on, but I'll explain it to you guys in the next video, because that's like a whole different story going on right now. It's kind of annoying. All I'm gonna say is no more VIS for me. I'll leave it at that for now and I'll explain later. And then I got this, kind of funny because I ordered this custom plate probably like 3 weeks ago, and it came in the same day I got my motor. So I thought I was gonna get this in like 8 months. So that's why I ordered it now. But I am sad though, because if you guys can see, I got it in the mail and this thing came so bent, like it was bent in half. This corner right here was bent and everything. So I went ahead and called them today and I ordered a new one. It was only $6 to get another one, which is really cheap. And this one, I'm just gonna hang it probably somewhere around here in the garage, because the other side of this actually looks pretty sick. If you guys have any guesses of what this says on the other side, go ahead and leave a comment below. I wanna see if you guys can guess it right. It has to do with the build, and it has numbers in it too. So I think like 3 people had guessed it right on Instagram, because I had posted it on there for people to guess. And surprisingly, 3 people guessed it right, which is kind of weird. Stay tuned for the build. The next things we got going on is pretty much got to order some parts for it and then get things going. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, so stay tuned.